For generations, the inhabitants of the island of Atauro lived from livestock and agriculture on its hills far above sea level. Then one day, the green slopes became a barren landscape. And so a handful of women decided to go down to the sea to find new resources. The men, who stayed on shore, nicknamed them the Wawata Topu, the fish women.
Mark, how's it going?
It's going great.
Mark, listen to me. When you spot a fish underwater, approach it slowly, without any sudden movements. You have to be like a fish. And try to go deeper.
Yeah?
Like us.
Okay. You're going to show me?
Yes, we're going back.
Angelita and Sarah are barely 20 years old. They introduce themselves as best friends but consider themselves sisters. They learn to dive at the same time they learn to walk and talk.
Mark, you have to dive deeper.
Oh, really?
Yes, you're not going far enough. Don't worry, Mark. When you dive deeper, you'll see more fish. Come on, let's go again.
Okay, I'm coming.
Really deep.
The shore is bordered by a narrow and lush lagoon. For the Wawata Topu, there is no need to venture beyond the reef, as the warm and shallow waters are teeming with fish. 25 kilometers long and 9 kilometers wide, Atauro is an island off the coast of another island. At the edge of the Indonesian archipelago, it belongs to East Timor, Asia's youngest country that fought for nearly 3 centuries for its independence, first against Portugal and then against Indonesia. Isolated on the west coast, the village of Adara has around 100 inhabitants out of the 8,000 who live on the island. After several hours spent in the water, the divers quickly warm up around a fire and on the already scorching sand.
Diving is our whole life. We dive to feed ourselves. Our lives depend on it. We do as the elders taught us. You know, this place is unique on the island. We call it Tarabundo. It's a garden under the sea. As you can see, here the reef is really close to the shore. The lagoon is narrow and provides us with everything we need. Fish, octopus, shellfish. The sea is generous to us. We just have to go down a bit underwater and help ourselves.
This underwater garden is also a suspended one, above the ocean trench. Because just on the other side of the reef, the drop-off descends several kilometers deep, continuously supplying the small lagoon with more than 300 species of fish.
Hi. So is the fishing good?
Very good, yes.
yes.
That's good.
Yes.
Yes.
Loida is inside.
In Adara, only women jump into the water. Men fish from canoes or busy themselves on land. Here it's the family that structures the community. Everything caught from fishing, like all other forms of wealth, is shared among the entire community. Angelita lives under the same roof as her brother Ezekiel and her sister-in-law Loida. How's the cutting going?
I'm happy. We'll be able to make a good sale at the market with all this. We just have to wait a few days when this is all dry.
Yes, that's good news. And we're having this one for dinner.
So this one we're going to eat it, okay? Is this how it should be? Is that right? Great. And the sun does the work.
That's right.
This area is very remote. We don't have electricity, so we dry everything. It's very important because it's the only way we can preserve food.
And it's the only way to sell it at the market. We sell everything dried.
Here you go. Fish that's both fresh and well grilled.
It's good.
Yes, it's good. You can have more if you like. There's still plenty left.
You all live together as a family.
Yes, you know, for us, family is very important. We all live together, brothers and sisters. We take care of each other.
It's for my family that I dive and bring up fish every day. It gives me pride.
Hunting is what we do best. And it's the only way to earn money and support the family.
When I wake up, I go across the village and join Loida. When she's not fishing, she takes care of the family's farm animals.
We have to go get food for the pigs.
Okay. That way? It's a desert here. There's not much of anything. It's completely dry.
We need to get those green leaves. Here.
All right. Do we take them all?
Here, all that grows are a few leaves to feed the pigs. It's been years since everything's dried up. It rains less and less. And little by little, we gave up on the gardens. The land gives us almost nothing anymore. Fortunately, some years ago, the women started diving. And thanks to them, we have food.
Mark, wait. I'll help you.
Okay, let's go. Here we go. It's not that easy, yeah. I get it now. It takes some muscle.
Yeah.
It works. And there? The fish is there, right? Okay. This really works.
Yes, it works very well. And we make it ourselves. You can find modern equipment in town, but it's expensive.
This and this, you're the one who makes it?
Yes, it's us.
Always.
It was the elders who started making them, and they taught us.
It's well made. It's been a long time since they stopped diving. Now these grandmothers watch their granddaughters and remember what it was like.
We women started diving because at the time there was nothing left to eat. It was very difficult. People were suffering. So we started diving to be able to feed ourselves. I'm one of the first divers, and it was us who taught our daughters to dive. And now, thanks to us, they have a good life. They swim all day long. At the beginning, we barely knew how to swim, but we had to go. We had no choice. Our survival was there, in the sea. Thanks to us, women are more respected than before.
Widia is not yet 10 years old. She is the youngest diver in Adara. Angelita and Sarah have taken her under their wing.
Widia, before you go, I have something for you. A gift. You'll dive great with this.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Under the heat of the midday sun, women wait for the tide to rise. When the sea has sufficiently engulfed the lagoon and carries with it fish, it is time to dive. The Wawata Topu are able to hold their breath for nearly 2 minutes to hunt their prey down at the bottom of the lagoon, around 10 meters deep. For these women, diving and hunting are not only a necessity, but also a space of freedom and a ritual shared among them. Hey, I got one.
I was sure you'd get one.
Thanks, I'm glad.
It's a beauty. Mark, it's not over. There's still a lot of fish to catch if you want to be a real hunter. You see, we fish because we need to. But it's also like a game. And we thank you for being a part of it.
Thank you. This morning, we got up even earlier than usual. Every Saturday at the first light of day, with baskets loaded with the week's fish, the women of Adara always undertake the same journey. Are we going to walk like this for much longer?
Yes. We have to go to the other side of the mountain. It's a 3-hour walk.
Another 3 hours? And we have to climb a hill too? No, that can't be true.
Yes, it will be good exercise for you.
This is steep. And in flip-flops to boot.
Don't worry, we're used to it. As you can see, there's no road to get to our village. We live a bit isolated, far from the other villages. It wasn't like that before. My grandmother told me that before, people lived inland. They were shepherds. But as you know, everything dried up. And our families had to go down to the sea on this side of the mountain. That's how we ended up far from everything.
Here we go again.
En avant.
Sempre hasoro problema oi oinde how hatamis senti tau atuba los nebe oh Jesus atuduha dalam aroma Au buka tulung ni mai husi los nebe.
After a 9-kilometer walk, we finally arrived in Biloy. The market, the only one on the island, has already been bustling for several hours. Oh, there are lots of people. We're going there?
Come on, let's set up here.
A few branches found on the spot are enough to set up the stall.
Come on, let's hurry up.
Excellent.
Okay.
Angelita, we're not in the best spot here.
You're right. But you saw it takes a very long time for us to get here. And when we do get here, all the good spots are already taken.
Hello! What would you like?
Fish and a squid?
Okay, well, it's off to a good start.
That's $5.
Wawata Topu.
Bye!
Bye! Thank you!
It's the women who are in charge of the money in the community.
Yes, we manage the money. It's all for the family. Everyone reaps the rewards. We are the ones who catch the fish. We are the ones who go to sell it. So, we are the ones who take care of the money.
Once again this week, the few dollars collected will allow Angelita to bring back essential supplies to the village and also to treat herself.
This is flour. It's very important. We don't have any in the village.
And what's that?
Yeah,
Oh, it's shampoo. Okay. There are so many things.
Yes, there are a lot of things. You see? Cookies. These ones are very good. They're my favorites.
Should I get them?
Go ahead. Get these too.
These two? We're taking everything.
It's $5 in total.
Look at everything she bought.
Do you like coming here every week? Is it a nice change from the village?
Yes, but it's especially important for the girls. They're young and they need to see people. Even if it's only once a week. But young or less young, at the end of the day, we're all eager to take the road back, to get back to our lagoon.
Would you like to live somewhere else, like in a big city?
This is the land of my ancestors. My sisters and I are happy here. And thanks to the sea, we feel free.
Look how beautiful the sea is from up here.
In Adara, I met a clan of women united by and for the sea. Generations of women who found their refuge and their salvation a few meters below the surface of the ocean to make the future of their community possible and, above all, to write their own story.